What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Table Talk. It's your boy, Otumba. Let's get into it. This episode is really for me and for anyone else who finds themselves in my shoes, who constantly find themselves in places of counsel or impartation, some kind of edifying influence. You feel me? This episode is for you. We sometimes have light bulb moments where we realize some things. Sometimes we could automatically just think of it in the light of the platform, especially when your platform is one that has supplementary benefits. Yes, your main benefit or your main motive for your platform could be to edify, to uplift, to help, to be of service to people, to humanity, to mankind. It could be to a certain consumer segment. It could be to a certain age group. It could be to a certain career field. It could be whatever it is. Even though that could be your primary motivation, they could also have supplementary motivations like finance, pedigree, fame, what we would generally call blowing up. You feel me? But I've been thinking about this in regards to myself. And I've been thinking more along the lines of what is actually just for me and what is for everybody else. I want to share 3 kind of checklist items that I have been thinking about that would help me or that has been helping me to determine what is for me and what is for y'all. What is for myself, for my benefit, and what is for the benefit of the others. Or sometimes it could even be both. But what I should first digest, what I should first serve primarily to me before curating it to what I think will be beneficial to other people. The first thing is, how is this applicable to me? That's a question that I have been asking myself. I have decided to kind of make myself my first student. It could have started out that way, but I can see how one could just tend to lose his or her way. One could go from a place of, oh yes, I have come to this light and I have learned this from it and it could benefit people. And by experience, I have found this light to be credible, and then I put it together, and then I put it out there. You could go from that to just, you have the light bulb moment, and immediately you're already thinking, oh, this video is going to snap. This video is going to blow up. I can see how one tends to then become a commodity and a merchandise to other people at the detriment of their own establishments, at the detriment of their own uplifting or their own betterment. That's a better word. So that's the first question I tend to ask myself. How is this applicable to me? How much is this applicable to me? Do I need this? How much do I need this? Especially for people like me, who I know where I get my ideas from. And I know my source to be one that is very intentional about me. Number 2, what is my motivation for sharing? I've started to realize that at the end of the day, your motivation for sharing would kind of be the standard for how successful you think your sharing was. I'll explain. Have you ever had a light bulb moment and you're so eager to share with somebody, and then your experience from sharing, whether their reaction or how much you see they comprehend what you're saying, kind of falls short of your expectation that could have sometimes been built up by how much you had anticipated sharing this, how much you wanted somebody to feel the rema that you had received. Is your motivation for sharing for sometimes selfish reasons, self-serving reasons? Because when you don't get those self-serving feedbacks, when you don't get those self-serving results, you feel like that content is wasted. I've slowly been in positions where I think about something, and because I'm already thinking about how this will portray me as an enlightened individual, and then check myself that, oh, hold on. Me going down that road then robs me of seeing it in any other light or seeing it for my own good. You could audit yourself, kind of catch yourself early, and then reapproach this new light you have seen in the right manner. Really thinking about it for what it is, for the truth of what the new light is, and not just for how this could make me look. You feel me? Number 3, is this ready to be shared effectively and efficiently? I've listened to people who speak a lot of truth, who speak a lot of sense, but that sense sometimes is watered down by unnecessary content, things that could have been done without. The message is not properly audited to serve the audience, for the benefit of the audience. The message still contains some self-exalting things without even serving any purpose of imparting the knowledge. So ask yourself, is this ready to be shared effectively and efficiently? Have I gone through the due diligence of seeing if I have put together my content in a way where it effectively serves its purpose? Have I gone through my due diligence of seeing if my understanding of the topic is relevant? If my understanding of the topic is credible enough for me to put this out there? Have I even gone through the due diligence of seeing if this new light I have come to is actually credible? Have I put it to the test? But the truth at the end of the day is, some things are really just for you. Some things are really just for you. Especially for someone like me who gets his inspiration from the Holy Spirit. And this one is my believer influencers. Some things are really just for you. Some things are really just between you two. Some things may eventually come out from your mouth to the public. But some things are supposed to address you first. Because at the end of the day, you can't give what you don't have. You can, but then it lacks credibility. It lacks depth in truth. You feel me? You could play a facade, you could put up a front, but at the end of the day, it does more good when it comes from a place of truth, when it's tried and tested. So let's think about that. Let's implement that in our content. Let's implement that even in our regular conversations, in our regular interactions. Do you have to share everything? Are some things ready to be shared? Are some things really just for me? Even in auditing your content, are some of the details I'm putting in, are they necessary to be put out to the public? Are they just supposed to be more private information? Does this aid my message? Does this add anything to it? Is this really just for me? Was this video even really just for me? No, I don't think so. Like I said, I've been thinking about this on my own, but I think it's in a pretty good place for everybody else to be able to benefit from this. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you once again for listening, for watching another episode of No Table Talk. Hope to see you in the next episode. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Implement these things and let me know what you think. If you have any other ideas, if you have any other points, if you know what I'm talking about from my personal experience, and you have any other point that could help me or anybody else, share. Let us know. I might even share it from my platform too. I would love to. Everybody needs to benefit from it. All right. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed one. I enjoyed this. This was a good one. All right. Bye.
Sit back, relax, and chill. Grab a glass of wine or a cup of tea, 'cause you're listening to No Table Talk.